Okay, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Retrograde Entropy. Welcome back to my daily vlog, which I think is still going to be daily because things have started to speed up again a little bit. So I've had an interesting morning. Today is still. I'll go over the generics first. Today is pretty much going to be a bit of a rest day because I went out. I think I got a bit sick from yesterday. I think I went out for a walk in the evening and I didn't quite have enough body cover on. Like I was just wearing this and a shirt, no undershirt, and it was like 14 degrees, and it felt okay walking out the door, and I had the beanie on, but I think I got a bit of a chill on the way home. And this morning when I was working out, I felt a bit like I was straining myself. So I think I'm in the almost sick category again. So I'm just not going to work out today. I'm going to take it easy, spend a bit more time on the couch watching TV, less time playing computer. Because yesterday as well, I felt like I was playing too much computer. Like the game, which I'm really into, I feel like maybe I'm hitting that a little bit too hard. And definitely I've been casting all of it, so my voice is starting to go again. Casting too much, yeah, unfortunate. But the game's not. It's not the sort of game where you'd play like a lot offline and then you cast a little bit like my previous games was. This game kind of requires there's exciting things happening all the time, so it requires a bit more casting. So gonna have to see how that goes. But yeah, the Sudoku Killer Sudoku book is a massive success. I did a puzzle yesterday and I did another puzzle this morning, and I was relatively engaged. So absolutely massive success. And even though it's on paper, so a little bit more of a pain in the ass than, being on the internet or something like that, but still it works. And there's 75 puzzles in that book, so that should keep me going for quite a while. And if I run out, then I'll just buy another one off eBay. I don't think there's another one in the news agency, but should be able to find some other versions of that one. Like it was like book number 75, so I think they make like a new book every month or something like that. So yeah, that's pretty good. Not much else. I've got to make a doctor's appointment today. I'm going to make it for Wednesday because I've got a couple of deliveries coming today and tomorrow. I don't know what time they'll come, and I don't want to be out when they come, so I'll make the appointment for Wednesday. That'll be in the morning, and then I've got the active health in the afternoon. So yeah, but I guess I talked about active health yesterday, so I don't really need to talk about it today. Had a bit of a upset morning, to be honest. So I was out with one of my friends on the weekend who just broke up with his girlfriend, and me having Asperger's and being kind of a dick. I said a couple of things to him. I was intending to help, but I think I actually upset him a little bit. So he sent me a message this morning saying, hey, pull your head out, that sort of stuff. So I apologized and we sort of had a bit of a chat about that. But it's an occupational hazard, unfortunately, of Asperger's, is that sometimes you say stuff and you don't mean to offend somebody, but you end up offending them because you just have a lack of understanding. Like empathy, I suppose if you're an Asperger's person, you could say empathy, but it's also a lack of understanding, like just, yeah. So had a bit of a upset morning, mainly obviously because it's really sucks that he's upset at me and I feel like crap because I said some bad things. But also it's a lot of mental effort to try and figure out why I said that, like why I said those things. Because you go back and you're like, there was no reason for me to say those things. It just doesn't make sense. So I figured it out. I'm not going to go into details on YouTube because there's more personal stuff that I got to work through. It is to do with relationships, so it's a reflection of his relationship, and then me. I've had a pretty bad track record with relationships with chicks, so there's kind of some inter thing going on there. But anyway, I've got through most of it, and let's just say that there's more work that needs to be done in the future. Chronic fatigue is still 100% a focus at the moment, but I've always planned to work on the Asperger's after chronic fatigue is sorted out, which hopefully it does get sorted out. And it seems like working on relationships, at least not, just working on it at some point. Having a look, having a think, that sort of thing afterwards may also be a necessary step. But anyway, that's pretty much it. I know this is one of like the first videos where I haven't just come out and said exactly what I'm talking about, but this is kind of something that I want to keep close to the chest for the moment. So, yeah. Anyway, so doctor on Wednesday and then active health on Wednesday. So I'm going to keep that ticking along. Have a nice rest day. Maybe a walk in the evening if I'm feeling better, but I've definitely got that kind of muddled, little bit sick feeling going on. And as soon as you work out and you start to feel like you're really pushing yourself just to work out in the morning, that's when you know you're crook. So I'm definitely going to take it easy. Probably cut down a bit on the computer today, just sit on the TV, watch some X-Files or something like that. I've got a lot of X-Files to work through. I've only watched the first 2 episodes of season 1, so and I never got them when they were originally on TV. So I got 5 seasons to work through, so that'll keep me going for quite a while. And they're actually surprisingly good. I'm not sure if they're HD, but they look like they're almost HD, so it's pretty good quality, streaming off SBS. So anyway, that's pretty much my day today. I was feeling really crappy before, but I'm feeling better now. And it's almost like remotivated me, I guess, because I've sort of had one of these light bulb moments. Then once you get one of those light bulb moments, it's kind of like, if you feel better about doing stuff. Now that you're no longer just wandering around confused, like, oh, I said something stupid and I don't know why. That's a bad state to be in, because you have no idea. But once you figure it out, and then you figure out an action that you could take to sort of mitigate that in the future, then you feel a lot more motivated because you've got a goal, because you've got something in front of you. So yeah, moving on with that. So anyway, I'm going to finish this video off, and we're just going to see how today goes. But I'm definitely feeling tired. I think I stayed up to like 10 p.m., 10:30 on Saturday, and I never really recovered that sleep. Like, I've still been going to bed at 9 and waking up at like 5. I've never really tried to recover that sleep, so maybe I've got to work on that. Like, go to bed at 8:30 when my body's telling me that it needs to go to bed instead of just pushing out to 9. But, it was a bit of activity on the weekend, so now I got nothing until Wednesday, and maybe Saturday. I might be meeting up with the same friend who I annoyed. So yeah, I must have done a really good apology because he wants to hang out again. So yeah, we'll see how that goes though. And yeah, I will catch you guys later.